Today we are celebrating the achievements of you, our graduates. We are all very proud of you, and you should be very proud of yourselves. Not simply because of the hard work and dedication that have got you to this point, but also because you are graduating in a very unexpected way. You are at the cusp of great change in your life, while the world is also changing dramatically around you. The next stage of your lives is beginning in exceptional and extraordinary circumstances, and this is certainly not the send-off you had in mind, nor is it the celebration we would have intended to offer you today. The last few months must not overshadow your achievements. As Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Our connection and support will continue long after you close this chapter, and the friends you have made, the knowledge you've worked so hard to gain, and the memories you hold dear will be with you for the rest of your lives, whatever comes next. This is not goodbye. You are now a member of a new community as an alumnus of our university, and we hope you will stay in touch. In the same way that we have not been entirely limited by the restrictions of lockdown, there are no limits to your potential. You will face more challenges and obstacles on your journey, but I hope that your time at Southampton has prepared you to withstand, overcome and solve them as you go. You are graduating from one of the very best universities in the world, ranked in the top 100, just recently climbing from 97 to 90 in the QS World University League table. I am continually amazed by what our student community can accomplish in the short years you are with us, and you are no exception.
You don't need me to tell you that there's a lot of bad news around these days, and it might be a little hard to be optimistic about your future right now. I think the world has hit its tipping point, and it's ready to replace the old models of how we were living with a new model. After this pandemic, the world will not be the same. And I hope we've learned a few things during this time, such as humans are capable of such kindness. It's sewn into our DNA. And maybe we haven't used it for a while because we were rusty, or maybe some of us just didn't have time, we were too busy. But during the virus, we really witnessed kindness, watching the actions of the NHS and those people on the front line. And we showed our appreciation by banging pots and pans and being eternally grateful. You are the architects of the brave new world, and I know you're going to build something spectacular. Congratulations to the class of 2020. I can't wait to see what you do next.
The class of 2020, you've made it. You've got across the finishing line. Many, many congratulations. The best piece of career advice I was ever given was this: if you want to make God laugh, tell him you've got a plan. In other words, be flexible. Don't say in 3 years' time I've got to be here, in 5 years' time I've got to be there. The place is uncertain, and you're going to have to adapt to whatever comes your way. But in this world of huge uncertainty, and who knows how much life is going to change, whether there's going to be a vaccine by the end of the year and we'll all carry on as if nothing has happened, or whether there's going to be fundamental structural change, you're going to come out of Southampton with your degree certificate, and that is going to be your passport to a future career. Also, in this period of uncertainty, it's worth saying something about the community that is Southampton University, the Alumni Association, and the fact that there are thousands of people like me who've graduated from the university who are a network who can offer support along the way. I used to end graduation ceremonies by reading "Oh, the Places You'll Go" by Dr. Seuss. It's how the world is your oyster. I've got brains in my head, I've got feet in my shoes, I can go any place I choose. Doesn't seem quite appropriate right now. The world seems shut, but it's a temporary closure. So let me end instead by saying congratulations on what you've achieved so far, and the very best of luck for all that I know you're going to achieve.
As Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Physical Sciences, I want to offer my heartfelt congratulations to all our new graduates. This is the beginning of the next phase of your life, whether you choose to continue your education, launch your career, or seek out a new path. We're immensely proud of you all for what you've achieved so far, and hope that you've taken the time to sit back and appreciate just what you've accomplished. Your final year has not been easy, and this is not the graduation that you expected. However, among the many uncertainties we all face lies the certainty that you'll go on and make your mark and be successful, whatever success means to you. My message to you all on this special day is that this is not the end of your journey, but just the beginning. Our university's mission is to change the world for the better. In our faculty this year, academics and researchers have led the fight against COVID-19, spearheading the development of a respirator for frontline workers and developing drones for flying medical supplies across the Solent. We've established a £12 million hub for trustworthy autonomous systems, and to help shape a sustainable future for the UK's major infrastructure, we opened a £48 million National Infrastructure Laboratory on our Boldwood campus. Today you will join a distinguished alumni community which includes pioneers of the World Wide Web, a managing director of championship-winning Formula One teams, and a Director General of a space mission to Mars. I'm certain that you too will fulfil our university's mission and change the world for the better. I hope you will stay in touch as a member of our alumni community, as your connection with Southampton is one for life. What you've learned here, both in and outside of our lecture theatres and laboratories, is one part of your story, and I hope the next chapter is just as exciting. I wish you all the very best for a bright future ahead. Congratulations.
My name is Professor Paul Lewin, Head of the School of Electronics and Computer Science. President and Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the candidates from the Faculty of Engineering and Physical Sciences, and I ask that you admit them to their award. I now present the graduands from the School of Electronics and Computer Science for the award of Bachelor of Engineering. Joseph George Kivlin, Yanislav Donchev, Eslam Mohammed Lotfi Mohammed El Sayed, Megan Goodsell, Stephanie Jivkova Kizovsky, Denison Lau Lip Hui, Y. G. Wu, Rachel Pong Si Min, Y. Hao Ting, Nura Aisha Zahara, Samuel Chisholm Nwokolo, Simeon Michal Gaweda, Alexia Rose Millington, Kexin Pan, Mohammed Ali Shiwani, Lyubomir Svetanov Hristov, Chuda Vargulev, Atantas Todorov Yanka. I now present the graduates from the School of Electronics and Computer Science for the award of Bachelor of Science. Ahmed Al-Shubaidi, Victor Barsin, Sherkwan Beckles, Adrian Kopoy, Jack Corbett, Jingshuan Hui, Claudio Ionut Dan, Yavo Bizarov Edipo, Phoebe Elizabeth Ann Frere, Luke Gibson, Edward Gorman, Paras Iran, Ion Iremi, Christos Ionu, Metodi Istatkov, Aleko Vashilava, Vlad Lazar, Jason Liang, Bogdan Licker, Brendan Loy Jun Hui, Krasimir Malinov, James Marsh, Samuel James McCreary, Anka Elena Milea, Thomas Miller, Andrea Lorena Mitoy, Tanyu Mo, Iana Alexandra Nestorik, Christos Papadopoulos, Melissa Ramieva, Andrew David Scrivens, Danushan Shanmugabadival, Clarence Sukla, Bojidor Ivanov Trenchev, Andrea Elena Ungaronu, Maxine Wang, Thomas Zielinski, Kira Rose Spencer Hales. I now present the graduates from the School of Electronics and Computer Science for the award of Master of Engineering. Gaurang Jalani, Luke Andrews, Meghana Ravi Bhatta, Jasvinder Kaur Jahal, Pariksit Dogra, Christian Christoph Karajov, Emma Louise Kingston, Konstantinos Hitsakis, Armand Theodore Malek, Sebastian Maitetalu, George Alexandru Roata, Abhirami Sasikant, Manasa Srikrishna, Matteo Tortora, Radu Daniel Voigt, Andrea Christina Gita, Lakshay Sana, Nicholas Angoras, Jarifa Narina Binti Wan Suleiman, Ji Yang Raphael Chung, Sophia Miatza Julie, Wen Rai Do, Ia Tong Ia, Daniel James Hooper, Brandon C. Yi Ji, Hannah Li Ying Shi, Kai Yu Leong, Jia Jun Lim, Samuel Yuan Yi Lu, Jian Lu, Cheng Yang Lu, Mohammed Shahir bin Mohammed Ali, Naden Nadenov, Michelle Oguntimehen, Chittawat Por Pong Pan, Brandon Tan Chiao Chuan, Elwin Tan, Jia Joy Wee, Thomas Wheel, Jing Fang Wong, Junjet Wong, Yongsheng Wong, Yan Zheng, Zijing Zhong, Ziyu Chen, Jonathan Court, Benjamin Gray, Richard Austin Holmes, Vasilios Livadas, Bradley McLaughlin, Rory Morgan Munro, Anton Nikitin, Matthew Price, Hope Octavia Shaw, Ji-Cheng Shen, James Alexander Tate, Christopher Edward Walker, Pavel Simon Koskowski, Jacob James Arthur Malley, Pai Hong Ng, Joe Simon, Callum Robert Aitchison, Tun Wahim bin Tun Fizi, Toran James Green, James David Sellers, Wai Chung Leong, Joseph Nobes. I now present the graduates from the School of Electronics and Computer Science for the award of Master of Science, Tao Wu. I now present the graduates from the School of Electronics and Computer Science for the award of Doctor of Philosophy, Somaya Sal S. Alangari, Abdullah Ibrahim A. Al-Zarhani, Youssef Abdullah Aziri, Belfrit Victor Batlageri, Hyong Bu, Garda Abdelaziz A. Gashgari, Giles Alexander Howard, Louise Yarrow Montestioca Bermudez, Iman Naja, Lai Leng Wu, Maria Zinopoulou, Kuta Ibukuro, Demetrius Chatsipetros, Antonio de Grazia, Fei Yong Louis, Wazim Javade Mughal, Lu Shi, Akbar Swandaru, Somyot Tantipata Raku, Lu Pingxiang, Xiaoyu Zhang, Braham Fares Fayez Al Tamim, Peter West, Kaisha Candice Taylor.
My name's Professor Andrew Hector, and I'm Deputy Head of School Education and Chemistry. President and Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the candidates from the Faculty of Engineering and Physical Sciences, and I ask that you admit them to their awards. I now present the graduates from the School of Chemistry for the award of Bachelor of Science. Topaz Alaska Alice Cartledge, Militsa Plamenova Dimitrova, Joel Iskaig, Mervyn Mayeron Nicholas, Lakshana Panompalam, Olivia Summer Trinder. I now present the graduates for the award of Master of Chemistry. Gabriella Hannah Daskalescu, Samuel George Espley, Rachel Mary Norma Ann Fox, James Spencer Oldfield, Catherine Lucy Holloway, Thomas Caldwell, Robert Christopher Carroll, Mayron Nahar Chowdhury, Johanna Fish, Peter Gallagher, Jennifer Emma Goon, Zoe Gurner, Sarah Harcourt Vernon, Chapman Ho,
Jack William Hodgson,
James Powell, Felix Theobald, Hannah Ruth Watson, Amy Louise Witzman. I now present the graduand for the award of Master of Science Integrated. Edward Henry Jackman. I now present the graduands for the award of Doctor of Philosophy. Emily Maria Warren, Jonathan Roy William Shearer, Hassan Need, Oliver Rodriguez Martinez.
My name is Henrik Ulbricht. I'm Professor of Physics and I'm Deputy Head of the School of Physics and Astronomy. And I present the names of the guardians of the School of Physics and Astronomy for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Physics. Natasha Yuka Barton, James Evans, Jessica Ignacio Goncalves, Phu Hong Ngo, Savignesh Sudhakara Pandyan. I now present the graduates from the School of Physics and Astronomy for the award of Master of Physics. Tony Ivy Ifegenwa Amigbonyi, Sophie Louise Blondel, Nazim Bouchard, Benjamin Cannon, Benedict William Capoon, Sophie Louise Cody, Hiroki Marius Oswald Cook, Matthew Peter de Souza, Levi Evans, Jacob Clebeau, Callum Lancaster, Emily Louise Mitchison Smith, Catherine Louise Moser, Heather Mary Patterson, Zain Sharif, Ned Williams. I now present the graduates from the School of Physics and Astronomy for the award of Master of Physics in Astrophysics with the Year Abroad. Lily Alderson, Courtney Joy Canning, Louis Matthew McLeod. I now present the graduates from the School of Physics and Astronomy for the award of Master of Physics in Particle Physics with the Year Abroad. Madalina Mironiuk. I now present the graduates from the School of Physics and Astronomy for the award of Master of Physics with Nanotechnology. Noelia Paloma Davidson, Roland Rich. I now present the graduate from the School of Physics and Astronomy for the award of Master of Physics with Photonics, Thomas William Redford. I now present the graduates from the School of Physics and Astronomy for the award of Master of Physics with Astronomy, Jason Gard, Alexander McCarthy, Harry Abraham Smart, Marcus Toy, Joshua Weston. I now present the graduate from the School of Physics and Astronomy for the award of Master of Physics with Space Science, Louis Sean Butcher. I now present the graduates from the School of Physics and Astronomy for the award of Doctor of Philosophy in Physics, Azaria Deborah Coop, Lucinda Michelle Pickup.
I now present the graduand from the School of Chemistry for the award of Doctor of Philosophy, Abdul Rahman Faraj Al-Harbi. I now present the graduates from the Zepler Institute for the award of Master of Science, Christia Ningsi, Hanyu Yu, Simon Luke Mendham. I now present the graduands from the Zepler Institute for the award of Doctor of Philosophy, Gada Abdul Rahman Al-Zaidi, Vincenzo Scarnero.
Everything we do as a union is for our members, and it's thanks to you that this year we were voted in the top 10 for our clubs and societies and in the top 20 union overall. We couldn't do what we do if it wasn't for our thousands of elected student volunteers and representatives. So a huge thank you to everyone who's volunteered their time to make this student experience better. On behalf of the Students' Union, I want to say a huge congratulations to each one of you.
When we first started back in September, I don't think any one of us could possibly have predicted the events that would unfold, and that we'd be finishing the year remotely in the middle of a global pandemic. On behalf of all of the staff and volunteers at the Students' Union, I want to say a massive congratulations to all of you for your achievements. Finishing your degree in any normal year whilst balancing job commitments, society activities and volunteering is always amazing, but doing so this year under these circumstances is nothing short of phenomenal. Like me, you might be feeling a bit overwhelmed at the prospect of graduating in the current climate, But once you've graduated, you become part of the University of Southampton's global alumni community, which includes over 245,000 people from over 185 countries. This means that you will continue to receive support and benefits from the university. These include things such as the e-mentoring scheme, so you can be partnered up with more established alumni that can help you on your journey whatever you're doing next. You'll also continue to receive support from the Careers and Employability Service, who can help you with jobs and other opportunities once you've graduated. Whatever you're going on to do next, I wish you all the very best of luck.
And finally, I would like to formally admit you to your award in absentia. This means that you are now formally a graduate, but we hope to see you at a graduation ceremony at a date in the future when we can meet again safely in person. My heartfelt congratulations again. I wish you every success. Well done.